What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome to another video. In today's video, we are going to be making a Travis Scott type beats for his new album Utopia. I've already done like 2 tutorials on Travis Scott, but I haven't done a tutorial on like a hard Travis Scott type beat, so something that's a little bit faster paced, more up tempo. Gonna be using sounds from the Only drum kits and the 8-bit drum kits. If you end up liking those sounds, just go check the link in the description. You can find it on my website. There's also a couple of free versions you can go ahead and test out, and there's a bundle deal. Before we get started though, guys, if you could do me a quick little favor, as always, just leave a quick little thumbs up. Would really appreciate that. It's been helping the channel out a lot. But yeah, no, that's it. So yeah, let's get started. Gonna be using a BPM of about 147. I would say for these types of beats, anything from probably like 140 to 160 is a pretty good range for a little bit of a more up-tempo beats. Just start with this dark kind of synthy sound, and I'm just gonna put something that sounds kind of dark and aggressive down. No, I'm just kidding. Haha. Yeah, there we go. Ooh, that was a horrible job on my part, but you know. And then I added that slight little variation towards the end. And all I did to know like what note would sound good right here is I just went 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And pretty much if you drop anything down or pull it up 5, it's going to sound pretty good. So I'm just throwing some RC20 on here. And then I'm also going to cut out some of the low ends to make room for like the bass and stuff like that, as well as some of the highs, just because I don't want nice and dark, and it kind of has like a little bounce to it. Next sound I've got is just this mellotron, and it's not going to sound like that when I play it because I'm going to make it sound a little bit darker. But all I'm going to do with this is I'm just going to follow this note right here. Or I do like something like this. Copy this over here. So it's just following this note right here. And then I'm going to just pull this up 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Which is just, this is like an unfinished chord. Like if I put a note right here, this would turn into a major chord. And if I put it right there, it turn into a minor chord. And I just want it to sound kind of more hollow. That's why I'm not turning it into like a full chord. So let's hear how it sounds now. Let me turn this down a little bit. Now I'm going to throw some effects on it though, because I think it sounds a little too bright. So I'm just going to halftime this. And all the halftime is going to do with something like this is it's going to make the sound like deeper, and it's going to kind of like stretch it out in a way so it sounds like darker. And then I'm just cut out the low ends as well, just like I did for the other sound. Next sound I'm pulling out is another synth. I just turned this into an ARP. Most VSTs, you can turn things in the ARP. There's probably like a setting. Just look it up. I'm not sure what you're using right now. But you can also go here. There's like an ARP setting right there, and you can turn on the ARP and then just play with like the time right here. Here's what I ended up coming up with for this, and I just thought it sounded cool. Let me bring it down an octave. So it's just tracing the notes from before. But if you look at all of this, it's like really going in a pattern, right? The same as it is like right here. The same kind of rhythm. And then this is the same rhythm as it is right here, and then it just repeats. You just want to make sure that everything you do kind of like bounces off each other. So yeah, it's pretty simple so far. I'm gonna add the drums though, as that's gonna kind of be the driving force in this beat, and then maybe I'll add something later. Two cool things I did for this hi-hat, which is really helpful. For the rolls right here, I used the 1/3 step. I feel like that gives it the most bounce. And then I also kind of just highlighted these right here, use the paintbrush, and kind of drew them up to this one. So it kind of just gives it that, I don't know the word for it, but it gives it that feeling where it's like, swoop. And then the other thing that I did, and this really helps give your hi-hats a lot of bounce, is if you click on your hi-hat, you just go right here and you play with the shift right here, and like the sweet spot's like right in here, then it adds a lot of bounce. So let me just play it with it just down here. Now I'm gonna shift it. So yeah, like way more bounce, just shifting it a little bit. And all that does is it just shifts the notes over ever so slightly. Yeah, you want the 808 hitting in a lot of spots. You want to use something that's distorted and fills up a lot of space, which is what I'm using right here. I'm using this Atomic 808 from my Only drum kits. It works perfect for this. So I also added the Travis bass, which is essential for these types of beats. It's just a one shot that's in the 8-bit drum kit. So if you like these types of beats and you don't have the money for expensive VSTs, or you want something that doesn't take up a bunch of CPU, one shots in that kit are going to be super helpful. And all you need to do in order to use these, again, and I've probably said this in like all my videos, but just want to make sure that people know what to do, is turn everything off: the delay, the attack, the decay, sustain, release off, and turn the hold up. Then you'll have a nice little bass line. So I'm not sure where I'm going to fit this in yet, but here's how it sounds. All right, low-key, this beat sounds pretty fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I'm impressed with myself. Alright guys, so that is pretty much it. Hopefully that was helpful. I'm going to just lay it out really quickly and give you guys a listen. If you haven't subscribed already, definitely change that. Definitely subscribe. I post videos every Tuesday, Thursday, and Saturday. So, a lot of content and stuff like that. Definitely feel free to join the Discord as well. Feel free to, ask me any questions on there. Throw me some video ideas as well. But yeah, thank you for watching. Enjoy this beat, and I will see you on Thursday. Peace.
Dylan XO.